कौन आ गया?
Mr. Nair?
This is Shardul, no? No.
नहीं, Mr. Nair.
He'll take his laps.
Yeah, मतलब खेल रहा है.
खेल रहा है.
चलो शुरू कर.
Oh, we're live.
You know, wrong influence actually
It's
impacts.
not my fault.
And you are a wrong influence.
I take pride in that. I will take pride in that.
The headline is spicy.
The headline is spicy, and the series is becoming spicy because we thought when the Lord's Test ended, the spice ended, but we were wrong because Shubman Gill has brought up that little ploy of Zach Crawley and Ben Duckett trying to, delay the game a little bit, or let's say delay the final few overs from happening. Shubman Gill has not taken that lightly. Shubman Gill still remembers what happened on day 3, 5th session. What did he say? That, okay, yes, that they were not playing.
One second. What is day 3, 5th session?
Sorry, day 3 last session I meant to say, not that. Day 3 last session. Was it day 3, right? It was day 3.
It was day 3.
It was day 3 last session. I accidentally said 5th session. I meant to say last session. But Shubman Gill coming out in that press conference today and saying that England wasn't playing within the spirit of cricket.
Spirit of the game. This is the
MCC.
second time. This is the second time you've heard this in 20 years, ladies and gentlemen. First time you heard Anil Kumble say in that press conference in Australia at the end of Monkey Gate that there are two teams playing here. One is playing within the spirit of the game and the other is not. And by the way, I'm only talking India because the first time you heard this was in the 1932 Bodyline series, Bill Woodfull. One team is playing within the spirit of the game and the other is not. And there was another statement, I don't know if I can say that on camera. The English captain, Douglas Jardine, goes to the Australian dressing room because it became so heated, and somebody called Douglas Jardine a bass, okay?
Yeah.
And he goes to the Australian dressing room and tells Bill Woodfull, one of your players called me a bust. And Bill Woodfull, in full seriousness, turns towards his players and said, which of you bust called this guy a bust? And that's what happened in Bodyline. But 70 years later, in Australia, Anil Kumble came to that press conference packed, and our colleague Raja Raman was there. He even had an argument with an Australian journo. I was there, had an argument with Malcolm Corn, and Anil Kumble made this statement, and all of us Indians started to clap. We started to clap in a press conference when Anil said this.
That's unheard of.
And everybody started to clap, standing up when he said one team is playing within the spirit of the game. Today,
the other is
Shubman
not.
Gill has accused England of not playing within the spirit of the game. To add further spice, where did they not play within the spirit of the game? Lords, home of cricket, MCC, custodians of the spirit of cricket and the laws of cricket. And that's where Shubman Gill fires the salvo and says, England not playing within the spirit of the game.
Oh, how I wish the Ben Stokes press conference happened after the
Let's ask tomorrow. Let's get after England with this tomorrow. There's no question. But all papers will report this.
100%.
All England journalists, by which now, by the way, as we do this live, Gargi can turn around if her hands are not frozen yet. I will. Let her be. I'll show you guys this.
We could have just
Look at this.
switched the camera.
It doesn't matter. Look at this. For the first time all day, the covers are coming off. Coming off. Gargi is unable to do it because her hands are frozen. I'm giving her a bit of respite. That's okay. She's not adequately warm enough because in the morning it was raining and the wind here is chilly. But the covers are coming off. But English journalists wanted to needle Shubman Gill. He gave it back. The headlines tomorrow: Indian captain accuses England of cheating. At Lords. Nice. I love it. And Karun is doing his customary laps. That's lap number 2 as we speak.
Yeah, this happened, I think, in Leeds as well. When we were doing our lives and Karun Nair was just running lap after lap after lap. I think he did 6 back in Leeds.
6 laps.
Let's see how many he does today. But this was lap number 2. But again, coming back to that point of Shubman Gill, this is the spice that you needed in this series. You know, there's just, I love it. I love it. Even the Border Gavaskar
तड़का
trophy.
डाल में अभी तो डल रहा है फाइनली.
अभी इंडिया असली मसाले लेके आई है इंडिया से. But love that Shubman Gill, you know, is very, at this point, he's very forward. He's very on the face. Ever since that day 3 at Lords, he's been very, very aggressive, and I like that it's spicing up the series, and we will all be having a lot of fun reporting on it. Who's this?
Why are we seeing updates from Team India's practice session? Change that headline. Change that headline, my dear friends. Change that headline.
We were going to talk about Sai and everything.
The story is Shubman Gill.
100%.
Change that headline. Whoever did the thing, Neil, get it changed.
No, I only sent that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll change the headline, and whoever pointed it out, I think you're right. I think you're right, Himanshu Mahajan. That is the headline. That Shubman Gill launches a scathing attack, absolutely scathing attack on the English, and accuses them of not playing within the spirit of the game. Gargi Raut, are you in agreement with Shubman Gill? Yes or no?
Look, I think Zach Crawley did what he needed to do. Shubman Gill did what he needed to do. Both, if you try to understand both of their perspective, you will understand that they were
Miss Raut, you are not part of Mr. Jaishankar's External Affairs Ministry and a diplomatic mission here.
No,
you
but
are
that's
part,
honestly
so
how
let's
I
be
feel.
candid. Are you in agreement with the Indian captain?
I don't think anyone is wrong or right in this conversation. If anything, I like drama. I like when things like these happen in cricket because it gives you that much more motivation. And like Ben Stokes also spoke about in the press conference, that day 3, that final couple of overs, it gave us the confidence. Oh, sorry, it gave us the motivation to come back stronger. It made us, you know, that adrenaline rush that you got from that final over was something that will be unmatched throughout the series. I think that is one of the highlights of your series.
Let me say this openly. I think Shubman Gill did right. If the English came, you know, and they are saying 11 versus 2, come on, boss. 11 versus 2, Jofra Archer abusing every time, 11 versus 2, for God's sake. And now you will say, oh, India gave it first. What do you mean? What do you mean India gave it first? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Zach Crawley, at that point in time, yes, he was doing what he was doing, but there are ways and means to do it. That point, what Zach Crawley did, come on. I mean, Shubman Gill is within his rights to accuse England. England are well within their rights.
He had moved away from his crease, right?
Not once.
Twice.
Then he called the physio when that ball hit. And then he stopped Bumrah in his tracks. Then he called the physio out when Gill charged towards him. England are well within their rights to say pump them up. England are well within their rights to come and give verbal, but so is Shubman Gill. But this series now, I don't think there is. I love the fact that Ben Stokes went and hugged Siraj. That is exactly what it should be. On field is complete ruthlessness. Off the field is no problem. That's how it should be. But this now is a test match which is on the boil. It is like a volcanic eruption waiting to erupt. Both teams want to do it. Both teams want to win. They know a series is on the line. Gill knows that his captaincy debut could just become superb or could go downhill with a 1-3 loss. This is sensational. By the way,
Hoover cover.
the Hoover cover is going back, and that's why the sound. Can people hear us?
Yes. The noise cancellation is on. But there's already one Hoover cover there on the main pitch. So what are they doing?
No. They'll cover that up with this one. So that will move because that's. This one will be the main cover that will go there.
Because it's got the sponsors?
Yeah, because that's the main cover, but that will not prevent the rain.
No.
So they've just covered that's a temporary thing. They will now cover the main wicket with the Hoover cover. Correct. That's what is good. But Mr. Gill, he's spiced it up his captaincy. I mean, he came charging.
Yes.
You didn't think Gill can do that.
No,
he came charging. He gave the verbal. He calls Zach Crawley what he calls, show some F balls, and now he says what he's saying. Not bad from Shubman Gill. Go score some runs. That's it. He gets some runs, and all of this is good.
Then there's nothing that the English can say against Shubman Gill. If he goes and scores 100, if he goes and scores a double century, or even plays a very, very impactful knock, even if it means 60, 70 runs, then Shubman Gill has hit it right back. Then he has given it back. We want his bat to talk. That's the only thing that in that second innings, Shubman Gill's bat did not talk. If it had, I think it would have been the perfect
Because if
reply
India
to
had won
everything.
it thanks to Shubman Gill's 25, that's the tarka on the dal.
We would have
want
said it was day 3 that spiced it up, and India won because of that, because of how charged up they were after day 3. But unfortunately, it went England's way. But you also have to remember the fight back that India gave. Ravindra Jadeja, Mohammad Siraj, Jasprit Bumrah, the kind of batting and the kind of grit that they showed is something I think we will talk about for a very long time.
in sport, there's one winner.
Of
And it's
course.
winner takes all.
That's-
आप ये moral victory,
मैंने कहा
defeat, ये
बोला।
सब जितना भी बोल
मैंने तो-
लीजिए,
मैं
इंग्लैंड
तो ये-
बोलेगा 2-1 आप यहाँ बैटिंग करके दिखाओ, फिर ये सब बोलो. The point is the Indian captain has set the stage. And you know what, Gargi? This can actually pump the Indian team also.
100%.
Because if your captain is going out and saying, and by the way, I'm sure they've heard what England has said, that
Huh.
11-2,
Yeah,
this,
of course.
all this has charged us up, and we did what we did, and oh, good, and all of that. I mean, Harry Brook and Ben Stokes and Jofra Archer, and the send-off from Jofra Archer to Rishabh Pant.
Oh.
I'm waiting to see when Jofra Archer bowls to Pant with a softer ball, where
You know
Pant
what?
deposits him.
This Anderson Tendulkar trophy is now becoming somewhat of a Border Gavaskar trophy.
Spice!
It's giving BGT. It's the kind of spice that you get in an India-Australia. You're now starting to get that in an India-England series as well, and I love that.
Otherwise, what is the point?
There's a new rivalry brewing. Otherwise, it's not as charged up. I think this is probably the first time that we've seen something this controversial happening in an India-England series, or has something happened before?
2014, Jamie Anderson
That's a long time
and Murli Vijay, they
That's
you
a
know,
long
and
time ago.
2000. Okay, you want more?
In the recent past, I'm
Recent
saying.
past.
I don't remember anything.
Nothing really in 2018 in terms of controversy. 21. Jelly beans, but that was even before.
Yeah.
Jelly beans was even before, and that was a major one. Zahir Khan. Jelly beans was earlier, 2007, and that spurred Zahir Khan to take 18 wickets in that series and win that series for India. So jelly beans, but after that, 2014, that Anderson and Vijay, that
That's
Trent
all.
Bridge nudge and all of that, that physicality in Trent Bridge. But 18, that Vijay, the Virat Kohli series.
Nothing happened. I don't remember anything happening at that point.
No altercation like this.
Exactly. That's
No
what I'm
altercation
saying.
like
That when
this.
it comes to altercation and this verbal and all of that, you're only used to seeing it in an India-Australia Test series, and now it's happening here as well. So you've got two very, very spicy Test series, brewing for India. I love that. I love that this is happening for Test cricket. I love that
But
Test cricket remains.
I
the
actually
purest
think
form.
Gill to say that one team is playing within the spirit of the game or the other team is not playing within the spirit of the game is quite a statement.
Quite,
90 seconds delayed and all that I understand, but one team not playing with the spirit of the game, the Indian captain, boom, that is something.
Mic drop. Mic drop. He could
That
have
is
dropped a
is
mic in the
something.
press conference as well.
टीम बता दें क्या? टीम बता
हमारी
दीजिए.
playing 11.
बता दीजिए ना टीम है
Okay.
वही फाइनल है.
मुझे भी यही लग रहा है. Okay, so my team is Yashasvi Jaiswal, KL Rahul, Karun Nair, Shubman Gill, Rishabh Pant, Sai Sudarshan, Ravindra Jadeja, Shardul Thakur, Anshul Kamboj, Mohammad Siraj, and Jasprit Bumrah.
I think that is the correct team because we have put out a video which Gargi put out some time back where you will actually see Sai Sudarshan ahead of a match. He has this ritual of going to the wicket and start doing shadow batting. And the best part was the Hoover cover was on. The entire square was covered with these giant, tarpaulin white kind of covers. And Sai Sudarshan, bare feet, goes there on the wicket towards one side and starts doing his shadow and then turns and goes to the other side. And now you can see the temporary covers coming up. This is the first glimpse of the wicket all day today. Mr. Shah, can you take a photograph of the wicket, the first glimpse of the wicket today?
Look, the grass is shaved off.
Yes, but if you see this side, it looks darkish brown. So it
Yes.
looks dampish. That's the first look at the wicket today. All day it has been under cover. There will be moisture. They'll put the cover back. But now the first look at the wicket, and we will show you the visuals of how the wicket looks. It is brownish, Gargi, but
That's what I'm
not
saying.
as brownish as Lord's. There is a tingish green, Look at this side. There is a tinge of green, but it is also slightly darkish, which
Yeah.
tells you that it has been undercover. There will be moisture. There will be a lot of assistance for the faster bowlers. Look at that wicket, which is now being removed. This is not
This
going
is
to be
good
easy to
wicket.
bat on.
This is not a flat deck.
Absolutely. That side, that is greener. If you see, this is not a brown wicket like Lords. This is not a brown wicket
Do you
like we
think
have
they'll
seen
shave it
in
off a little bit more?
ah. This is fascinating stuff. This
The
wicket, for
wind.
the first time, the wind will blow Miss Raut away. Like in Sharjah, Tendulkar went and hid behind Adam Gilchrist. She tried that with Rohan Chaudhary this
No,
morning.
and
But
Trisha as well.
Trisha though is barrier for you. She'll
Yes.
protect you. Trisha will protect you. Absolutely done. But this is one heck of a series. And whoever wins the toss, I
Bowl
think will
first.
bowl first.
Bowl first.
This is
For
a
the
bowl first wicket.
Shubman, now you can go and finally choose to bowl first.
And if he wins, now go and win the toss for God's sake. Because this wicket, batting
not
first could be
win at
perilous.
Lords?
No.
Oh, you did
No,
not.
no, no.
3 out
He's
of
lost
3
all three
lost.
tosses. He's lost all three tosses, and finally the Indian women's team decided to win a toss today. so I think it will rub off on
Is
the
it a
men, and
sign?
Shubman Gill will win the toss tomorrow. I think Shubman Gill will take a leaf out of the women's book and will win a toss tomorrow. And I do think India will bowl first. But the team, once again, let me tell you what Gargi said, and she's actually sort of right in the team. That's what with both of us believe is actually the team. Yashasvi Jaiswal, KL Rahul, Karun Nair, Shubman Gill, Rishabh Pant, Sai Sudarshan, Ravindra Jadeja, Washington Sundar misses out.
Oh.
Shardul Thakur, Anshul Kamboj, Mohammad Siraj, and Jasprit Bumrah. But Washington Sundar, you feel bad.
You feel bad for him, but I also think that you understand because Washington Sundar with the ball would not be able to make much impact here. Look at how wet the conditions are. It's going to be overcast all days. I think first 2 days are sunny, but then there will be intervals where it will get very, very overcast. You know the wind is bad. You know that once the...
आ गया देखने के लिए तुरंत
Arey,
Mr. Shah.
yes. So this is probably where the playing 11 will be decided as Gautam Gambhir. Who else?
Sitangshu Kotak and Sitangshu Kotak, Gautam Gambhir. The rest is support.
Yes.
Karun Nair has also finished his jogging, but Gautam Gambhir and आप घुमा सकते हो क्या? मैं घुमा के देता हूँ आप.
नहीं, ठीक है. Wait, don't.
So if you guys can see that, look at that. The
You can see a
moment
group going
the pitch cover was removed, and the pitch cover was removed exactly 5 minutes back, as we reported to you. The pitch cover was removed 5 minutes back, and soon enough, the Indian head coach and the Indian batting coach are all out there on the wicket. Gautam Gambhir going and looking at the wicket. Clearly, the entire Indian think tank is coming out there to look. Karun Nair is also walking towards the wicket now. Look at that. The entire Indian gang going to the wicket. Who's there? Gautam Gambhir is doing that, right?
Yes.
Gautam Gambhir trying to figure out how the wicket is. Gargi.
Gautam Gambhir is on his knees at the
Yes.
moment. He's on his hands and knees at the moment, taking a close look at the wicket, and they're also tapping and seeing how soft the wicket is right now. But obviously, there's going to be a lot of moisture on that wicket at the moment. Gautam Gambhir now gets up, walks off, is shaking hands with.
The curator must be.
Must be the curator.
Yeah.
They'll probably have a chat about what the conditions can offer. Are we seeing a possible Mone Mokal walking in from somewhere? Nope, it's just Gautam Gambhir. Is there Ajit?
No, Ajit is not there.
Ajit is
Sitangshu
not there.
Kotak is there. Karun Nair has reached there.
Yes.
Karun Nair has
So-
also reached the wicket and is standing towards the media center end. Where Karun Nair is also inspecting the wicket. You can see Sitangshu Kotak, you can see Gautam Gambhir, quite a lot of the Indian think tank already out there. Not everybody. I want to see if Gill also comes out. I want to see, because the captain is here. It's an optional practice day. Not everyone's here. Rishabh, Jasprit, the rest of the chaps are not there. Gill had to come, and he also went and batted. It is important if we see if Gill also goes out. I'm very curious in seeing if Gill goes out
Gill is
and
back in
checks
the
the
indoor
wicket.
nets, so we're not sure if he will actually come out. But
But it was interesting. And within 2-3 minutes of the wicket opening up, Gautam Gambhir goes
भाग
there.
गए एकदम से. No, that I don't see a Shubman Gill walking in at any moment. But I think later, once Shubman Gill is done with his indoor practice session, he might just
These
come
will be
out.
tough
And
conditions to
these are
bat.
very tough conditions to bat. You know who your man is going to be? KL
KL
Rahul.
Rahul again.
No, no, he's
Also
solid.
Ravindra Jadeja, because Ravindra Jadeja has
hope
shown
it does not-
unbelievable resilience. It
I-
doesn't go to Ravindra Jadeja
Yes.
in that sense.
I hope it does not go to Ravindra Jadeja at this point. But again, you're seeing Gautam Gambhir having a long, long chat with the pitch curator. With him is the support staff. Karun Nair, I think, has come back. Has he?
No, he was still there.
There's Shubman Gill walking in. There's Shubman Gill walking in and looking at the pitch. He's touching the grass. Oh, sorry, touching
Yeah,
the
one
pitch.
had to see Shubman Gill.
Yeah.
There you go. The
There you
Indian
go.
captain on the wicket along with Gautam Gambhir had to be. And there he
And
is
there
on
you
his
go.
knees now.
Shubman Gill again on his hands and knees, checking what the pitch is offering. He's doing something. He's caressing his hand on the surface and
Trying to see
seeing
the
moisture.
soft moisture, yeah,
Yes,
the moisture
how-
and
how soft the pitch has gone.
exactly. I mean, has any kind of moisture seeped in? How
Which I
difficult
think
it will
it
be?
has.
To be. It
Because
was
it
undercover.
looks- it
The
looks
sweat
damp.
the sweat will sink in because you had torrential rain in the morning. You had some serious showers last evening. So there was serious
And day
rain.
before as well.
No, yesterday in the morning there was bright sunlight. So even if it dried out yesterday,
yeah.
you know,
Then
after
again
that you
you
had
had rain.
showers in the evening. Though there was bright sun even last evening after we came back.
Yeah.
आप घुमा सकते हो इसको. So I think you guys have now seen that the Indian think tank still out there, Shubman Gill still out there, Gautam Gambhir still out there, Sitanshu
Sitanshu
Kotak still out there. Gargi Rao, this is a win toss bowl first wicket, boss. This is a win toss bowl
Yes,
first.
yes. You can't do anything else. There's Okay, no, that's no one.
We will finish in the next 4-5 minutes.
Yes,
Is that okay?
Let's see if there are any comments.
Quick questions, comments.
The super
Hardik Desai, 2018 I Series Anderson and Jaddu. Yes, that is a controversy, but not as
Big as this
spicy
one.
as this one. Hardik, yes. But Gill saying spirit of the game is a big
Huge
statement.
accusation.
Big statement.
Accusation.
Krishna should play Ganesh. India need wickets to win. Why do you think Anshul Kamboj can't get you wickets? Zoom it. Chetan Agarwal says zoom.
We can't zoom it. Sorry, it's we're going live from a streaming platform, and we can't zoom it, unfortunately.
Lana Ghosh, Gargi, your diplomatic answer to Boria's question. You are all rainbows and sunshine. I agree with Boria. Shubman's right. Anyway, she's right as well. She doesn't need to. I mean, it's okay.
No, if you need some de-escalation or something, you can send me. You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
trust
I mean,
me to do that.
Yeah, and it's necessary after a while. Thanks to Boriada and Gargi for top class coverage. Raghavendra Nethaji, thank you very
I'm
much.
freezing for you guys here.
Eh?
I am freezing at the
So
moment.
khatam karo bhai. I don't want my host to get unwell.
No, I won't get unwell. That I can guarantee.
No, don't do that. This is English
But-
weather. It's not as if you come here every day that you won't get. No one can give a guarantee about health, and you don't try that also.
No.
What is the
It's
Indian
just that I'm
combination?
not
सोनू
wearing
हमने
correct.
बोल दिया है. What is the India combination? हमने team आपको बोला है जो हम लोग सोचते हैं. Why credibility and trust for cricket journalists is going down in India? That is your to say. We have enough credibility, enough trust, and enough quality. Ashish Punna, this is cause there is 200 character limit. So that is why the thing in super chat. Hence, I try to squeeze in my comments with the assigned limit. Love
Wah.
the attitude of Gill and press meet giving a fitting opinion in 90 seconds. Ashish, we will have lots of spice over the next 4-5 days. Don't you worry. Anshul Kamboj plays tomorrow. Love goals, yes. Do you think Sai will play at 3? No. Karun will play at 3.
Karun at 3, Sai at 6.
Karun will play at 3, Sai at 6. Karun or Sai, who will play? Neeraj Negi, both will play is what we now know or what we now think. By the way, the Indian think tank who's coming back? Karuna is coming back. Karun is coming back. Gill and Gambhir still there with Kotak.
Yeah.
Gill and Gambhir still there at the other end, the members end at this point in time, the pavilion. The pavilion is this side, the members end, still inspecting the wicket, Gill, Gambhir and Kotak. Amit Shah, my friend, is also here. Win toss bat first, win toss bowl first wicket, clear bowl first wicket.
Bowl
first wicket.
Yes.
Shardul Thakur, Kamboj.
Yeah, we've said
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, never
But we are
bowl
also saying Sai. We are also saying Sai.
Sai,
And
never bowl
Washington
Sai,
Sundar will be the one to be left out.
Might be possible.
Washington Sundar will be the one to be left
We
out.
already saw that Sai Sudarshan.
Yes, that is exactly.
Shadow.
So you were also taken.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
So
yes.
we all filed. So because 4-5 of us were there. So Sai Sudarshan, that's our team. That's our common team. Khatam karte hain.
Please, please, let me go have a hot.
Gargi Raut will become a glacier otherwise, so we need to close this. She will need her
Next
coffee,
time.
tea, whatever. Thank you very much, folks, for watching. Washier's Shardul, who will be out? Washi is what we think. Unfortunate, but that's the call. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. And tomorrow, watch out for our 12 noon show. And thereafter, exactly 1:45 here, 9:15 India. The two of us are live. Sorry. 9:15 UK, 1:45 India. We are live with our build up to what promises to be a cracking day, and there should not be rain as much because the weather prediction has improved, and we will let the sun be out. Thanks for watching. Shubman Gill has lit it all up tonight.